2018 F80 M3. So with the 2018 model, all they upgraded on the F80 M3s is the headlights for the LCI. They did the taillights back in 2016, which I'm a bit confused by, because in 2015 they had one set of taillights that didn't have LEDs. Then in 2016 they upgraded it to the LED taillights, and now for the 2018 model they upgraded the headlights as well, and now they called it the LCI. It's small changes as well, like in the seats they have now the M3 badge is actually black colored. Looks very nice, but a bit confusing with especially the M3, why they upgraded the taillights in 2016 and then waited 2 years to upgrade the headlights. I know that the M4 came out with the new taillights and the new headlights for the LCI, so maybe they're just they want to keep the looks the same, and they had to upgrade the headlights as well. But I'm still confused as to why they upgraded the taillights back in 2016 and didn't just wait. I know that BMW, I believe, is trying to take a step away from making the M3 and M4 completely two different cars that you know, not really the same. But right now the M3 and the M4, you know, they pretty much share the front bumper, the rear bumper, everything's very similar. And that way the M3 just has 4 doors compared to the M4, which is a coupe. The car definitely drives very well. The handling is awesome. It takes turns, it's very nimble. It's not like the M5 that I have, which you definitely feel a lot heavier. This car, you could feel that it's a lot lighter on its feet. It's much more nimble, takes turns very quickly. The steering feel is awesome. I always keep I had an M4 in 2016, and I always kept the steering at Sport Plus. This car I also keep Sport Plus. It feels the same as the M4 that I had. In that comparison, that how heavy it is. On the M5 I can't keep it in Sport Plus because it gets too heavy. On this car it feels perfect. I would say that the Sport Plus on this car equates to Sport on the M5. They feel very similar in how heavy they feel. It feels very good. It takes turns very well. This one that I'm driving today is a competition package. The person that owns this car actually put winter tires on it, so I'm currently riding on the 18s. It rides very well. It's winter performance tires. There's not a lot of road noise, and it handles very well. Obviously not as good as the Michelin Super Sports that were on it before, the 20-inch. Those just hug the road like crazy. But obviously in the New York weather right now with the teen temperatures, you need the winter tires for grip. Otherwise the Michelins right now are not really gripping as good as they would be in much warmer temperatures. The competition exhaust sounds a lot better. The M4 I had 2016 was not competition, so in comparison to that, this exhaust sounds a lot better. They added the pop-ups, which you know, you get that burble when you let go of the gas. If you have the RPMs a little bit higher, it just starts backfiring. Sounds very good, especially for a stock exhaust. Obviously it's not as good as a V8 would sound, but it's not bad at all. It's much better than the E46 M3s. But I think for a straight 6-cylinder car, it's not bad at all for stock exhaust. Obviously, if you get like an M Performance exhaust on this, it would sound even better. But yeah, I have no complaint about the exhaust sound for a 6-cylinder. They did a really good job, especially the competition package, because just those added burbles and backfiring, it just makes it so much better. Competition seats, they look nice. They have the holes in the middle of the seats. Definitely looks very, for looks wise, it's awesome. Besides the looks, those holes are unnecessary. They serve no purpose. Again, only for looks. And you lose the lumbar support option with the competition. which honestly I never used on my cars anyways. But you know, it's just, if there was some kind of benefit of adding those holes besides just looks, then it would make sense. But besides looks, there really is no reason for the holes in the seats. But they do look nice. The torque on the car is awesome. The car I'm driving right now is a manual. I love the way the manual operates on this car. It's very, very precise. It's very smooth. It goes into gears without any issues whatsoever. I really like the way the manual operates in this car. They have the rev matching feature on this. So if you keep the car in sport or comfort, and you want to downshift, all you literally do is clutch, you shift down, and the RPMs go up on their own perfectly into the gear, which is awesome. It keeps the ride very smooth. It's definitely a very nice feature. I've never experienced a feature like this on any car, and it's very, very smooth. That's what I really like about this manual transmission. It's the gears, it's so easy to find them, and they go right in. It seems like they put a lot of time into it, even though I know that most likely BMW is slowly but surely going away from the manual transmission. The seats are comfortable. It's definitely a car that you could take on long road trips. On the 2016 M4 that I had, I've taken it on a 800-mile road trip in one direction. It was not an issue at all. I didn't get tired. The competition seats feel the same. They don't feel like they're, you know, going to be tougher for long trips. There really isn't much difference between the seats that I had and the competition seats, besides honestly the looks and the holes in the seats. So yeah, if you're getting this car and you're wondering if you could daily drive it or take it on long trips, I definitely say yes. There's no issue at all. They definitely upgraded the iDrive system in this in comparison to the 2016 that I had. It's actually a touchscreen now. It looks much better. I did have mine unlocked, so I was able to watch the videos. I got to do the same on this car, unlock it, and then take a look, see the quality of the videos, because I know like my M5, the quality of the videos is actually worse than the 2016 M4 that I had, and obviously because the M5 that is 2014 and this one is a 2018, so I'm guessing that the quality is even going to be better than the 2016 that I had, which was already really good HD quality. So I gotta test that out as well on this car. It does have, I believe it has a feature where you could actually stream. If you have an Android phone, you could stream what's on your phone onto the screen, so you do screen mirroring. It's also another option that needs to be unlocked, which I will do that for this car as well. I'm gonna actually make a video as well of basically do it yourself, you know, unlocking the car and all the features that it comes with it, but I'll make that in the future.